just post it since I already have it. Good. Broadcast. Yes. And I add everyone. Pretty sure I'm supposed to do that. So yeah.
Okay, looks good. Better be scheduled. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I already posted it. So we're just waiting on one person? Is that it? Or Jesus, they have a lot of people. Did not realize this many of them were showing up. Okay. There's Yuna.
Who this?
Okay, so let's not sit here in silence. Glass and Foot
Oh, okay.
won
You search.
4 and yeah, won 4-0 last week, so they're coming in off of a big win,
They
while
did.
SDG is coming in off an 0-4 against who did they play? Oh no, I'm
They
blanking.
played against
RR. So the X-Flight Juice, one of the teams that was people considered either to be flop this year or to be a strong contender. So let's hope it was a strong contender and that was just a bad showing from SDG, as well as let's hope that Glass and Foot can potentially keep up their dominance so we can see a good match today. I don't want to
They
see
might. They
another
are. If
4-0.
Casual can't get into the game, this might be.
5v6, or is this a Phil? Do they have a Phil?
I don't know. We'll see. This
Um,
this Nation guy or whatever.
okay.
We're seeing if he's legal. I have no idea because.
I think he has to be
So,
under 2500 SR in Season 17
but
to be legal.
I thought he had to be in the league too.
Oh, is he not in the league?
I don't know.
I wouldn't
I
think they'd
never.
invite someone
Let me
not
check
in the
the
league.
roster.
Yeah, go ahead and check that. Check the Phil roster. Don't we have one of those? Is that supposed to be a thing now? Or no? It's
The
supposed to
what?
be. Isn't there supposed to be like a Phil roster now? Or have they not implemented that yet?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're both,
Who's this? This is Glass and Foot. Great.
yeah. Um, trying to
Glass and
think.
Foot. Okay,
Did
it's
you
not
check?
on Gumshoe.
Did you check if SDG is legal or no? You need me to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. The
Okay.
SRs are good.
Hoping Casual can make it. He was really good in the last game, and I want to see him
Yeah.
again. We can talk about previous games though. Pretty sure Dark Mount
Yes.
Rebellion
Let's not talk about
lost.
that one, please.
Uh, oh, you're on the team, aren't you? My bad. My bad. I saw a bunch of your people left afterwards. That's kind of upsetting.
Very.
That sucks. Well, at least you're 1-1 right now. It's it's not like
Okay,
you're
he's 2000.
okay. Wait, if
Wait, what did I just say?
he's
Yeah, he's
2000,
in. Yeah, he's
hold
2000.
on. Is he on their team?
No, I don't think he's. I think he's just a fill. I think he's just
Okay,
on
because if he's
the.
on their team and they haven't updated their roster, he can't play. Them are the rules. Unless Roxas and them want to allow it. Yeah, it looks like he's a fill then. Hoping he's a fill. I don't want to force the 5v6, but there's the roster. Yeah, he wasn't on there previously.
Is this ninth god? Is that him? Oh
Ninth
wait,
guy.
there's new people.
Did they update it just now?
Start moving some people around.
Okay. Match is on SDG, and Ninth God is on Glass and Foot. Let's see.
So are we getting rid of this?
I don't know. Is he, as legit said, Ill is on our team. Um, yeah, if Ill's on their team, they can't play him. Because they didn't put him on their roster. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But Ninth Guide is good as long as he's not above their SR. He's 2500. Um, let's see. Yeah, looks like 2250. 2250. Future. I'm gonna trust legit did give us the right numbers. So yeah, they're good for the cap then. Yeah, that should be everything besides just them fixing their profile. Everyone watching the stream is probably so bored right now.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we were trying.
We're just getting things under control right now.
Yeah.
But so do you have predictions for this
Predictions?
game?
I'm predicting. Well, obviously I'm a bit biased. I am SDG's coach, but I'm predicting a
Oh yeah.
S3-2 win for Glass and Foot. Because I still think SDG has some synergization. That's not a word, but we're gonna go with it. To get under control and
Yeah.
just like overall, I mean we have a lot of players that's probably gonna be playing today, so we're gonna be seeing what works. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it'll be like a decisive win for Glass and Foot, but I think they can edge it out considering that they've played together a long while. Well, we're still fairly
Yeah.
fresh.
I think it's another factor that Casuals isn't in as well.
Yeah, he isn't in actually. He was kind of their carry. Chaos is definitely gonna have to pick it up. even further than what he was doing last game, because it was him and Chaos, Casual and Chaos, that were mainly keeping the team up
Casual
last game.
has been accused of being a Smurf, so.
I could see it. I mean, the guy is really
Yeah.
impressive. Yeah.
And he's
Obviously,
only
I'm not
rated
gonna.
200. His account's only 200.
Yeah, I could see it.
Level
I'm
200.
also not gonna give my opinion on it because we're not allowed to do that while we're streaming. But
True.
I could see it. He's definitely impressive for what he does. So yeah. But without him here, it's really gonna be on Chaos. I feel like
Yeah.
unless someone else can step up and pull a lot of their weight. Looks like. So I'm looking forward to seeing Chaos on that lovely Sigma, and I'm looking forward to seeing
Yes.
legit on his his known Moira. He's known for being a bit of a DPS Moira, so gonna be seeing a lot of that today.
Yeah.
Okay, we got two people that I should hate, but yet somehow don't. It's Moira main versus a Sen main, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Okay, we going.
Let's do it then. This is gonna be big. Streams
Okay.
finally,
I'm
we
just
finally got it going, guys.
because
Let's
I'm
go.
tired.
Yeah, I
I'll
got you.
talk to you in between games.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Solo casting. Just glad someone didn't make me like host, cast, and stream all at the same time, so I appreciate you for that.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Just make sure to yell at me if we need to pause.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Ignore my bad camera work stream. I'm still relatively new to trying to do this. Okay.
No, I'll watch the game. I guess we'll.
Heck yeah. So it looks like we have. So on the side of Glass and Foot, we have a pretty similar roster to what they were running last game. Besides, they're missing both Casual and Bolter. SDG is running a lot of new players. Is going to be having a large player base for this map, this match against Glass and Foot. So we're going to be able to see what they have in store for us. It looks like a normal Rhine Diva for SDG, something that they ran a lot last season, especially. Prax is known a bit for his Diva, and it looks like on the side of Glass and Foot, they're going to be putting ninth on the Sigma rather than Chaos. I'm surprised. Chaos did so well on it. So Rhine Sigma coming out for the side of Glass and Foot. We're going to see if SCG can match the shield break or not. Running a Widowmaker, probably most likely not. Gonna be an altercation on the point. Sith getting way aggressive, and is gonna die, but is gonna get traded for the Junkrat. It's not gonna be as big, and then Rox is falling. This is dearly bad for SCG. They're super separated at the moment with their Moira down. But Vale getting yet another pick. If he can get one more, this could be an evened up fight considering they lost their main tank. But all the fight is happening. Glass and Foot is going to be capping the point. The Diva is going to be unmech'd, and it looks like she's just going to sit here on point, left alone. Glass and Foot wanting to hold the choke rather than get the baby Diva, but she will die now. And it looks like SCG is either going to need to back up or try to fight a 5v6. Vale going for yet another pick. He's so far gotten two really important ones, but they still lost a fight off of it. It looks like Glass and Foot going to get really aggressive here, and SCG going to fall once more. A really aggressive push on the side of Jay Coley, who is last season was a pretty impressive Reinhardt for himself. My bad, it took a bit, but we're good now. Looks like Glass and Foot is going to have a little bit more of a forward hold aggressive. I love the show of aggression. It's kind of a show of dominance, if you will. SCG going to be going down the other side though, and it looks like they're going to be teleporting up top. This is a strat that SCG loves to do a lot, is use their teleporter for little sneaky angles. Looks like Jay Coley going to be going up in front of the face of Sith. And Sith is going to get a huge pick off on Legit, getting rid of the Coalescence, but he is going to get a huge shatter off of from Jay Coley. Both a May ult and Junkrat ult coming out, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. Super is going to get a kill on Roxas, and Chaos is going to get a kill on the SCG's Moira, but it looks like this might be just enough. If Chaos can get on point and kill the rest of SCG, this might be it, and it looks like it is. Chaos is going to bring it back to the side of Glass and Foot on the May. Chaos known to be the best Mei in the league, but it might actually be SDG spawns coming out a bit faster. Is it going to be turned back around or no? Get Praxis dying here is definitely not good. It looks like there's going to be coming out a Gravitic Flux from the side of Glass's Foot. It's going to get Roxas, but SDG just completely got rocked. Never mind. Sith got coming back in with a huge shatter, but will it be enough? No one's there for the follow-up. The Reaper has to do something now or this fight is going to be lost. Lucio falling. It's just the Reaper for SDG on side of them. And Praxis is going to come in and bomb, but going to die in the meantime. Yet another tire coming out from the side of Glass and Foot, and it's just Deidre on the point. Roxas is going to fall to the tire, and it looks like this round is going to go to Glass and Foot. A huge play from Mei's Chaos to keep, well, not no longer Mei's Chaos, Chaos King now, to keep the point for them and to absolutely just dominate in that turn of events. That really should have gone to SCG. They got the picks, but both him and Super did a really good job on staying alive and getting clutch pickoffs, especially on Roxas, killing majority of the team's damage.
Just notice you can definitely tell that Glass and Foot just has definitely better team coordination than this SDG was.
Yeah, the communication is absolutely incredible. For Chaos to, essentially, he had to have called that was winnable. They pushed back in so quickly that Glass and Foot just never lost the point. A clean 100-0. So it looks like the same team comps are going to be run out, except Roxas is going to be switching over to the Mei to match Chaos now. Glass's Foot getting a fast push off onto the objective. There's going to be a wall coming out to wall after Sigma, but the same is going to be returned for Glass's Foot. 3 on point for SCG, and it looks like J. Coley going to get an aggressive charge, getting walled off by Roxas. This is huge if they can get a pick out of it. Sith in, and J. Coley is going to fall here. This is so huge for SCG. The main tank for Glass and Foot is dead, and now yet another wall coming off, really clutch. But Roxas is going to fall in the meantime to Ellis, the Ninth God, and Vale falling as well. All of their damage is gone now. They have to rely on Sith being a majority of the damage. He is going to be picking off legit, but he's all alone on the point with no healing, and it looks like Sith is going to be falling here alongside Praxis in the Baby Diva form. Deidre going in by himself, but it looks like he's going to be falling back as well. SCG just is going to look like they're going to regroup. Glass and Foot, yet again, loses the first person, but yet is finding a way to come back off the first pick deficit. Deidre getting a really aggressive coalescence out, and he's going to die for it, away from his team completely, and it was just an ultimate that they need back now. And now Legit is going to be using his own, a really aggressive again for him, and it looks like somehow Roxas dies in that occasion. Phobic going to be dying as well, and all, the kill feed is all Glass and Foot right now. It is nothing for SCG, and they once more just cannot seem to find a momentum kill, and when they do, it's just not enough. Glass and Foot, way too coordinated. Way too good at pushing back and knowing their limits. Prax is pushing up really aggressively, and he's going to pay for this, losing his mech and possibly losing his life for sure. And once more, and staggered SDG, Vale dying as well. This is really bad if you're on the side of SDG. You are just losing seconds. You are giving the enemy team progress. You have to regroup. You have to wait. Roxas using his wall early. This is going to be bad because now Glass and Foot knows they can push if they want to and be really aggressive. And it looks like exactly what they're going to do. Chaos is going to be popping ult as well as they're going to have Sigma ult come out. But Phobic is going to respond with a Brigitte ult, and a lot of ults coming out from Glass and Foot to keep SCG in spawn. They used a total of, I think, 4 ults in that engagement, which is a lot of commitment for a big fight. A C9 is going to be happening for the enemy Mei. This might be intelligent if... Nope, it looks like a Lucio beat is going to be coming out. It's going to be less impactful as it was, but they are going to be losing the Junkrat. An even trade Mei for Junkrat is pretty good. A Shatter does come out, not that big. It does hit the enemy Mei, which is huge with the charge, but everyone at SCG is falling while it's happening. This is so bad if you're SCG. This is your last fight, your last opportunity. Vale needs to get to point now. He's the last one left for SCG to be able to touch, and it looks like it's going to be just J. Coley. J. Coley with a bit of a tactical crouch at the end there, trying certifying his dominance. Deidre coming in with coalescence, and Vale stayed alive for long enough to get the SCG respawns happening, and it looks like SCG might turn this around. Both enemy tanks for Glass and Foot are dead. 5 on point for SCG. Sith charging in, a really dangerous. This could cost SDG the match if they cannot keep Sith up. Sith needs to stay up here. Both enemy tanks are dead. They need to get some picks though at the same time. If this, yet another Junkrat tower coming out, and it looks like it's just gonna be Praxis contesting at the moment. Vale is gonna be coming in with the. With his ult, and it looks like the Rhine and Sigma are going to be returning for the fight. SCG does not have their Rhine at the moment, and they need to stay on point. They need to not lose it because it is going to come back really fast. There is not enough time if they don't stay off. If they don't stay on. And it looks like SCG is going to be pushed off the point, even with the good respawns coming in, even with the advantage. Glass and Foot has the survivability. They stay on point, and they do not get picked, and they give their time for the tanks to come back, and a clean 200-0, not a single tick mark going for its SDG. Just absolute stagger fest on the side of SDG. It seemed like Glass and Foot really coordinated. SDG seemed really confused in how to deal with it, and
flexing on this SDG roster.
yeah, absolutely, a 6-man roster just completely showing up and dominating the SDG roster. This is what I was talking about though. Glass and Foot is a team that was created, has a lot of synergy coming into this, and SDG playing a lot of new players, both Phobic, Deidre, and Sith not consistently in the roster. They aren't played a ton. Praxis, Vale, and Roxas, the steady figures here. Roxas obviously being the captain and being kind of the kind of like stigma between all SCG rosters he's constantly in. So he has the leadership role. He has like the ability to lead this team, but the communication just was not there. Either target calling was just really poor, and the initiation on fights just was not called on how to do it. SCG definitely got blown out of the water on that map. Oasis is known to be one of SCG's worst maps though. Last season, that was definitely is a testament to that. They did not play well on it, so we're gonna hope that was just what that was, and it wasn't SCG just not being on par with what this team just ran, with what Glass and Foot is doing. Did the player just what? Player left. He's back now.
Oh, he's back.
Okay.
Waiting for the confirmation from Rockets.
Roxas on switches. He's probably looking at his roster. So he has a lot of people.
And attack and defend as
Oh
well.
yeah. That was an insane match coming off of, or insane round map for Glass and Foot. They had really, besides the overcommitment in the. Did someone else just leave again? What?
It was.
Okay, he's good now. Besides the overcommitment where the SCG was spawned, at SCG spawn, they played it really well. SCG actually should have taken advantage of that. They had ultimates, they should have saved them, and they should have used them to retake the point, but it just didn't happen. The ult usage on SCG's side just wasn't amazing, and they couldn't really build them. I think throughout both sides, they only built one ult for each member throughout the entirety of the each map for it. So it was definitely not. Besides Deidre on the Moira, the ultimates just were not coming out as smoothly as they wanted them. The damage and like ult charge just was not there for them. No real standout on the side of besides Chaos's big clutch in the first part of the map. There was no real standout in my opinion from Glass of Foot nor for SDG. It seemed like for SCG, it just seemed like they didn't have any. It was just kind of a fall apart motion, and for Glass and Foot, it seemed like they were just all coordinated, all doing their parts. They were kind of like Overwatch supposed to be. They were a part of a whole. It didn't seem like there was a hard carry. There was no big playmaker. It was just 6 people playing to their best, which was incredible to see. I'm hoping this continues.
Yeah, I think Glass and Foot is just a very dominant team. It's like top of the.
They are for sure atop of the power.
I know
rankings.
on my power rankings.
I think, in my opinion, in my power rankings, I have one team above that. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to show anything. But I do have one team that I believe to be above Glass and Foot, and but I'm excited for them to prove me wrong. I hope they prove me wrong to show that they are the superior team. But I hope SCG can really show up here. I mean, it's such a bad match for or a bad map for them. They really have to show up and show that they can contend with this team because if not, they're gonna be one of the bottom teams coming into the season.
Yeah, I can't see the names from here. I need to scoot closer.
I can tell you, or is it
No,
on your screen?
I couldn't see the names on my TV screen. I went to go
Oh,
sit on
okay.
the couch instead.
Uh,
So I just moving up.
so SDG going down 0-1, Glass and Foot, showing some quite a bit of dominance on Oasis, a match they showed
Roxas fails.
really well on last week as well.
Is Dirty,
Hmm?
is that Dirty? Is that DR? Oh wait, no, I see it.
No, it's beautiful, dirty. It's,
Okay.
oh, also don't forget to switch match into water to spectating red.
I believe I did.
Nope.
Match in the water to red?
Yeah, she's part of SG.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, then I am stupid.
I hope she wasn't spectating last game.
Just a little bit.
Oh no. Well,
It's fine. I
they
don't think
still.
any
It
cheating
was a
is going
200
on.
though. It was a 200 though. It's not like it really mattered. It was.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's fine.
Cut the
It's
part of the
fine.
VOD.
I've made work mistakes. I missed it. I made worse mistakes on the stream too.
Cut the part of the VOD. Didn't happen. Trust me, you didn't stream on like fucking with a microwave, dude. I don't know if you saw the stream of the first one, but
Oh,
it was
I watched the
garbage.
replay trying to show.
Oh my god, it looked like I legit streamed on a microwave, bro. Like it was so bad.
Dang. Okay. You kidding me, Roxas? Really? You gotta do this to me?
What's happening? Oh yeah, team name.
Is it really that important?
I mean, we don't want the stream to be confused. I guess it's kind of good.
It's
I
just,
don't know.
I guess. Okay, ta-da. Now you get to pick
Okay,
matchmakers.
Paris, the worst map. Let's go. It's gonna be fun. Okay, looks like SCG is gonna be attacking first. Glass and Foot on the defense. Glass and Foot had a really good strategy last week with this. They had a Bastion sim, and the sim set up a teleport up to high ground, and the Bastion kept teleporting back and forth so they can move their comp anytime they needed to, which was really intelligent and kept them constantly on the move, so the enemy team could never really dive them or get close to their Bastion. So I'm curious if they're going to run that again. SCG favoring the sim mecha as always is most likely going to be running Roxas on that, unless I'm just not used to what my captain runs, which I'm pretty sure I am. And as always, you're going to see a bit of that sim action. But instead of the bashing sim on the side of Glass and Foot, we're going to be seeing instead a Junkrat May, which I'm, again, Chaos being the best main league, as always, legendary. Super playing a pretty solid Junkrat last map, which I'm excited to see that again. But I'm more focused on going to be on Vale on the Widow. He got some really good picks in the first fight for SCG, but is he going to be able to do that again on this map, especially when they're running J. Coley on Risa, so they're obviously going to have the double shield option up. So I'm going to be focusing a bit on that, as well as the shield battle here. I mean, obviously they don't have double shield and they're running a Reinhardt, so how are they going to win the shield war? Or are they not going to try to focus on that whatsoever? Super trying to get some cheeky damage off the start, looks like. SCG trying to rotate together, figure out a way to push. Looks like they're most likely going to. This is their teleport spot that they are a bit known to try and do on this map. Super spotting them out on it, calling it, most likely calling it to the rest of his team. Just going to be trying to punch out some damage towards the SDG roster. Vale not really showing up at the moment, not really getting sight lines for anything. And SDG is going to be teleporting, but Roxas is going to fall really early on. This is not good if you're on the side of SDG. Legit dying is good though, and a res coming out. This is huge if you're SDG. This is your opportunity. This is your chance to push. The Orisa falling as well. It's just the DPS and the Zen now. Mei is going to be on main and is going to be using Ice Block to stay alive for a little bit longer. They are going to be focusing down, though, and the Mei is going to die. Junkrat and Zen now. And it looks like the Junkrat's going to be going for the Widow. The Widow's going to leave, though, and the Junkrat might be a bit staggered, but then again, this is 2CP, and staggers no longer exist, so the team's going to be heading back. Legit is going to be called up front. Again, not really going to matter due to the new rule. But SCG took that really cleanly off of some great kills from Bravest, who is at the moment D-Mech, so they're going to have to wait for him to get his mech back before they really try to push here. So far, no super exciting plays, you know, it's been, that's a huge pick if you're this, never mind, Vale getting a huge pick on Chaos. This is, SCG needs to push now, and it looks like they are going to be pushing. Roxas getting some huge damage out at the moment, charged up, but Junkrat Tire is going to be coming out to shut him down, and he is going to shut him down. A huge person to kill is Roxas there, all of the SCG's damage. And it looks like the main tank on the side of SCG is going to be falling sick, dying. Go ahead and pushing in just to get himself a bit more ult charge, possibly, and it just seems like the healer is going to be the only ones to survive that encounter. Chaos trying to get a clutch wall, but Landon just running into the wall himself. Vale gonna die to a Moira Orb. Unlucky. I know I'd be frustrated if I was him. The res is gonna come out. That's super early. This is good for if you're on the side of Glass and Foot. So you know this next fight coming in. They do not have a res coming out, so they're gonna have to just win with their 6 lives. They do not have any backups. The walls for Vale are going to be coming out, though, so that they are going to have information on where Glass and Foot is going to be trying to set up. Obviously, it's pretty obvious they're on the point, but SCG going down the left side. And Chaos once more! Vale with another huge pick, but it's picked off once more again after getting it. This is good if you're on the side of Glass and Foot because you have the better spawn. A huge shatter if you're on the side of SCG, but it's not going to get anything with the Immortality Veil coming down. They need to kill it fast. Pause. Wait, no, wait. Pause, yeah, now pause. Okay. Repause again. Wait until the fight ends. Wait until the fight's end. Yeah, wait until the fight ends. SCG is gonna have their Rhine res, and Chaos gonna be picked off. This might end up being in the favor of SCG. Glass and Foot's one of their players did disconnect, but in the middle of a fight, nothing the stream team can do about it at the moment. Another tire is going to be coming out though, and it's going to be on both. It's going to be on the Mercy and hit the Rhine at the same time. SCG's respawns are coming in, but is it going to be a little bit too late? It is. Now pause. SCG is going to end up losing that fight, even with the 5v6 advantage. But we're waiting.
You notice how much your voice changed there? Sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How did my voice change?
You're talking like higher, like you're super excited when you're talking about the game, and he goes, like, "Oh my gosh, they're doing so good," and you're like, and pause.
Hey, I'm trying to be an exciting streamer. You know, you gotta be a good caster.
I thought that was good. I just thought it was.
You know, my inspiration similar taught me. You know, it's great, bro. Okay. So we're gonna be hopefully waiting on who is it that disconnected?
It looks like
Jay. No, it's not Jay Cole.
Still in. Chaos is still in.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was Knight.
Knight. Oh yeah, 9 or whatever. I don't know. Oh shit! Fuck. Ignore that.
Those potty words.
Sorry. I know it's not supposed to cuss on account. I'm so sorry. Please don't ban me, Trill. I'm sorry. I try to avoid it. I have a filthy mouth. Okay. So wait, one. Apparently they're all good now. Are they just gonna keep him missing? What?
Wait. Nope, he's in.
Oh, he's in. Oh, okay. We just can't see it though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So SCG did just lose that fight. Even with the big advantage that they had of the uh, what is his name? It's so, God. I'm just gonna call him God. God disconnecting. Oh, I'm out of my rhythm now. No. Okay. SCG's ultimates. They're gonna be coming up on 3 of them, but none of them are gonna be big besides the Shatter, and they can combo with the bomb. But on the side of Night, gosh, on the side of Glass, they're gonna have God Shield. I really don't know his name. Sorry. God Shield to block it off, and possibly J. Coley if he's reacting enough with his bubble. SCG gonna be pushing down main. He's gonna get walled off though. Their main tank. It's not a great wall at start. And Landon's gonna be dying though. This is not good on the side of SG. But getting a pick off from the Widow is good. Getting yet another one. This is perfect if you're on the side of SG. Bale popping off. But he's gonna be falling, and SCG is not gonna have the picks to keep doing it. This fight might be over just for spawn advantage. They are gonna get. I think they already had a tick, but they are gonna be getting some, hopefully some more point progress onto this. They're gonna Lucio is gonna be getting kill on Roxas, and no one's gonna be dying on the side of that bomb, and all of SGG is gonna die now. But Vale showing some amazing skill on that Widow, getting pick after pick, but SGG just can't stay alive long enough to capitalize on it. Looks like SCG is going to be kind of coordinating their next push. They only have a minute now coming up onto, and they are going to have around one more push depending on how long this next fight comes. Roxy's going to be sending his turrets. Look like they're going to want to come from the right side, but Glass and Foot already rotating to meet them there. Looks like they're never in mind. They're going to be looking like they want to hold the point rather than contest them early. A Maywall is coming out though, so this is when SCG's one are going to push. But Bale dying early along with Beautiful is going to completely stop this push before it even gets started. And SCG is going to all fall. It looks like it's looking really good on your side of Glass and Foot. SCG needs to die now, or they need to go to point and try to win the fight. Popping an ult on the side of the brig on SCG is not what you want to do at the moment. And it looks like this is not going to... Their next fight, if they... The way staggers happen, they're not going to have much time to get back to the point. Landon is going to be switching. Maybe he wanted to switch off that fight anyway, but coming off the brig, using that brig ult at the moment was not what you wanted. Looks like they're not going to get a full fight here unless, never mind, I'm wrong. They had the teleport set up, but Roxas dying really early is yet another huge pickoff on the side of Glass, and a wall coming out to stop him. Vale is going to be teleporting onto the point, and it's a huge mail to block him off. Yet another signal coming out, and it's just ult after ult coming out from the side of Glass and Foot, and nothing but them on the side of the kill feed. Bravest is going to be the last SCG member to die, and that is going to be the round. Glass and Foot holding strong, even with the little bit of a disconnect halfway through, and this is yet another just great communication on the side of Glass and Foot to hold that point for as long as they did with just 5 members. SDG, you have to feel bad about that one. You had the chance, you had the opportunity to get all capture point progress, and you just don't. So now coming into this, you now have to either full hold, or you don't have to full hold because you did get a tick, but you do need to have a good defense on second if you don't full hold. And the chance of that happening is not likely considering how hard it is to actually hold on this map. I've had plenty of games where it goes into 6 or 7 point games just because it's that quick to cap on it. The spawns are not in favor of the defense, yet Glass and Foot found a way to make it work for them. Looks like SDG is going to be running the Mei, or not, Glass and Foot is going to be running the Mei as usual with J. Coley on the Wrecking Ball. I'm going to be keeping that standard Sigma that they've ran the entire time. Veil is going to be swapping off of the Widow onto a Junkrat, but we're going to keep Roxas on this Symmetra. I don't know about this. The Sim has clearly not been favoring SDG at the moment, even with the double shield, so I'm curious if SCG is just kind of forcing it, or if they honestly believe that this is the strat that is going to win them the game. I'm hoping it's the latter, because I don't like to see a team try to force things, but it almost seems like they are now. Looks like they're going to be putting also Super on the Pharah. This is bad if you're SCG. You have a no hit scan. You're going to have to hope that your tank can control this. The score currently is Glass and Foot 1 and SCG 0. The Pharah going to be coming down the standard side, and it looks like, once again, of Maywall coming out to block the sightlines of SCG. Roxas is going to try to throw some turrets down to get to the Pharah, but it's not really going to be too effective since he can just kill them really fastly, and he has a pocket. Landon taking a big chunk of damage. He's going to get healed up, but he needs to stay careful here with the Pharah. J. Cole is going to be rolling towards point just to get some contention. Roxas is going to be picking off Super. The Mercy pocket got disconnected due to trying to help J. Cole, and the Mercy's all stranded by himself. This is bad. J. Cole is going to come to the save him, and Roxas falling is not what he had in mind while trying to chase that Mercy down. J. Cole being a great distracting and killing the Symmetra early here is exactly what they needed, since he is, again, a vast majority of the damage, even though they have a Junkrat. And yet again, another pick coming in the side of Glass of Foot. This is so bad if you're on the side of SCG. You need to get picks fast now. The spawn is not in your advantage. J. Cole dying is going to help them out of here, but Veil dying is not. They need to coordinate here. An ult is gonna come out, but it's not gonna be fast enough to save their main tank. And a bunch of damage is gonna be pumped into the healers of SCG. And Roxas returning might be helpful, but it's not gonna be enough. SCG is gonna be losing first point and really fast. Essentially, the first attempt at capturing for the side of Glass and Foot. And they're going to be getting that instantly. There's going to be a swap over to the Soldier to help stop the Pharah, but is it really going to be worth it in the fact of the Pharah now has ult, and he's most likely going to switch after ulting. I don't know if swapping to the Soldier is necessarily the big play here. SCG going to be setting up on point, something that, you know, within a Orisa hog comp is not very common, but it seems like that's where they want to set up. The Pharah is going to be coming on the right side rather than the left, going to be pushing with the team, and getting a major part of that focus damage. A lot of people focusing the Pharah. The Pharah is going to ult, and it's just an ult fest. A huge wall from Roxas, but it's not going to be enough to save them from the rest of the ults of Glass and Foot. A res coming out from the side of SCG for the Hog, but is it going to be enough to stop this? The Hog cooking the Mercy, but not getting the kill. The Mercy is going to end up dying, but it's all Glass and Foot in the kill feed once more, and it's not going to be enough, and SCG is going to lose yet another map, going down 2-0 in the series. Glass and Foot with another dominant performance, and just a quick roll on Paris. Play of the game. Legit getting the play of the game like all Moira's do, stealing it most likely, no offense. SCG really had an opportunity to take this so much quicker than not getting it at all, but just did not take advantage of the mid-fight leave, and just ends up not getting what they want out of it. SCG losing a match, and it's looking bad if you're SCG down 2-0. You now have to fully reverse sweep. You have to win 3 maps in a row. And against a team like Glass and Foot, I just don't know if that's possible with the way they're playing. It is going to be rough, and I got to give it to Glass and Foot. It's really looking like this is going to be a dominant showing from them. I will say, Chaos has been a match, and I'm just happy to say
don't get a lot of praise. And yes,
yeah.
Legit is doing insane.
So Legit is playing so well, and I'm really glad to see that.
No, yeah, it really is. Moira, some people rag on Moira. And sometimes she can be an easy hero to play. And really, but if you can have good positioning and just keep your team alive constantly.
Yeah, And he has good management between damage and heals, something that a lot of Moiras don't. So, legit, a great Moira, and someone that I think is making a show for himself and a possible MVP candidate. Alongside Chaos, a great Mei. I may hate Mei, but the guy's, you have to give credit where credit's due, and he's been popping off throughout the entirety of the match. So, it's been those two, and I was worried without Casual here, would they be doing, and would they be as strong as they were, but so far, not not so great. Yes, I am SDG's coach. But I am just casting the game.
He's very unbiased. He's more unbiased than I am, and I'm not even on either of the teams.
I just call things how I see it, and so far it's been all glass and foot. An incredible showing from them. SDG, gotta step it up, guys. Communication, communication, communication. This is something that when I was a player last season with them, I was drilling into these guys, and I'm trying to drill it into them as a coach, but I just don't have access to their comms now, and I can't tell if the communication's what it should be.
Yeah, I think.
I honestly believe that if SCG can get some communication down and get this like get something going. Like they need momentum. They haven't had momentum. They lost their momentum. It's dating back since last season. Fight Juice, the match against Fight Juice, we got 4-0'd, and it was something that they just haven't recovered from since. We've lost a lot of maps, and it just hasn't been. We haven't been as strong as a team as they could have, and it's showing now. So we need to gain some. They need to gain some type of momentum and get something going here. If they can do that, I can see uh, a possible reverse sweep. But with the way Glass and Foot is playing, I don't know. SCG, you're gonna have to bring your A game. You're gonna have to show that you're contenders, and you're gonna have to be great. Can you do that? That is the big question. We're gonna be
Yeah, really. I
possibly
wish.
seeing. Go ahead.
I feel this SDG roster though, because I know the momentum is really something you need. And if something gets in your head, and even like one player's head, it could ruin the rest of like. We really feel that on Dark Mountain. That's what I know.
Yeah. Momentum is something you have to ride. I mean, take it from the Atlanta Reign of the Overwatch League. They just beat the San Francisco Shock, riding a 10-game momentum wave. I mean,
Yeah.
momentum is huge, so you have to do it, and you have to have it. And with SEG on a loss streak, it's just not
Sure.
showing. So we're gonna hope. Also, the reason I mention that is I'm a Atlanta Reign fanboy, so just gonna say I'm a bit biased in that, but
Sure.
whatevs. So yeah, I mean, SUG has to get something going here, and I'm hoping it'll be in in this next map because I want to see a competitive match. I don't want to see another 4-0 4-0 stopping. Something that's been a little bit consistent so far in the league. It seems like either the team just dominates or the
Just a
team
little
gets
bit.
dominated. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm curious if we're gonna be seeing any swaps from SCG if they're just gonna keep this roster the
I'm not getting
same.
any response.
Hold on, let me
Maybe
check the
Roxas is
channel.
giving him that talking to.
Yeah, I mean he's this team leader. Like he is their team's leader. Um,
Oh.
Last season, I kind of took over the shot calling with how we were running things. So he needs to step up. With me no longer in the lineup, him and Vale, they were big shot callers last season. So, or well, last season alongside me. So they need to step up. They need to be calling things. They need to have the communication down, and we need to see how it
Yeah.
goes. It looks like, yeah, he posted the roster and the SCG channel. He'll give it to you in a second.
Okay.
So it looks like we are going to be seeing a few switches. We're going to be seeing Match come in now, which I'm going to be excited for, as well as looks like Dirty is going to be playing tank rather than healing as he was last time. Um,
Okay, looks like the rosters and choice of attack or defense should be convenience. They really, goodness, they wanted to defend first. Now I have to change everything again. Uh,
The job of a host.
True. Okay, okay. And here comes the swaps. Veil stay in. Fireball's coming in. Oh no. So Veil, Sith, Dirty, Landon, match.
Okay.
Veil,
Looks like there's a bit of
Sith,
turmoil in
Dirty, Landon. In what?
in STG. I'm not gonna
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna expand on that, but
Yeah,
it's like
you
there's
don't
just a
have to.
bit of turmoil going on. So we're gonna hope that resolves pretty soon, guys, or else I'm gonna be sad.
Aren't we all? Yeah, you better try to get it resolved. We saw what happened in the Dark Knight game at the end of that.
No, yeah,
Nothing
that's
scarier.
I feel so bad. Like it's not. Ugh, I can't believe this.
Does that look good to you? Is that what they told us?
Uh, hold on. Um,
Oh, match.
yeah, just match. Match. It looks like match for no last.
Bravest.
Bravest. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, continue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, with
Well, I
things.
forget what you were saying. You said something was unfortunate about the Dark Knight game, I think.
Oh, people leaving afterwards. I didn't really get to watch it, but I mean, even with a
Yeah,
4-0, it's not really something that I feel like people should be. It's something to learn from rather than get frustrated at. I feel like, which is,
exactly.
Also, I want to commend you on your MVP. That
Oh,
was,
I thank you. I really
yeah,
appreciated that.
that was probably. I wish I had gotten to watch your performance.
Yeah, well, you can if you go. Well, no, it was on Twitch.
Was it?
I think they might have posted on the YouTube. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can. I'll look into it. Because apparently, you guys have the best tracer in the league with with
Mad Dog is
Mad Dog.
insane.
I want to give him a bit of. I think I could give him a bit of a run for their money.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, how interesting.
How interesting. Yeah, I know, right? Too bad I can't play. I think he played on Ascension last season. We beat them with me in. But that it's good. Looks like legit is ready. We just need to hear from Roxas.
Okay, looks like Roxas is typing. As we speak, it's coming in.
Hold
I'm
on.
about to press ready.
I'll add him.
No, he's coming. It looks like he was typing. He was typing.
Okay.
Maybe not,
Yeah, he's
though.
good now.
Oh, there he is. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm going to go in my little secluded noob corner. If anything interesting comes out, I'll just yell into the mic. Like, let's go, dude, or big shatter.
Initiating match.
Okay. SDG down 0-2. This is their last chance to start that comeback story, and they have to start it now. Uh, Why can't I not go for that? Okay, so I'm gonna be making some movement, no longer having Roxas in, instead of bringing in Fireball. Quite a good hit scan player, from what I've seen of him and heard of him, but Vela's been favoring that Widow so far, so I'm curious if they're gonna have... okay, better now. Okay. SCG is going to be running Veil on a Soldier, not the Widow as we've been seeing so far. I'm really starting to lag this bad. Whatever. And Ana is coming out from Landon, something we have not seen from SCG yet. They're going to be playing the Mercy as we've been seeing common. Yeah, quite a good hero. They're going to be running a Doomfist on the side of Glass and Foot. That's going to be interesting coming into this.
And I would like to see some good Doomfist sleeps.
Super is going to be falling as we say that. SCG controlling a bit of the high ground with the Junkrat. Dive coming in from the Winston, Jay Coley. It's going to be focused down though, and it looks like Glass and Foot might need to back up here with 2 members down. Yeah, and it looks like exactly what they're going to be doing. They're going to be waiting on Jay Coley to return on the Rhine now. SCG yet to lose any members, which is strong on their side. Spawn is not favoring them, obviously, so they need to stay safe and they need to make sure they don't lose anyone, so they don't have to waste that res. Junkrat controlling the high ground once more. Jay Coley pushing really aggressive with Chaos. It's going to end up dying, though, and Chaos is going to be out in the open here. The enemy Junkrat is in the back line, and with Beautiful dying, this is really bad if you're on SCG. He had a lot of charge. Junkrat's still in the background at the moment. He's going to get res though, and the only downside is obviously you lose the charge, which is going to be a big key amount of your damage, but it's fine considering that you have a Junkrat. But never mind, Fireball dying. This is Glass and Foot's opportunity. They need to push on this. With the double shield, they have the advantage. If they can break Sith's got shield, this is good. And an early Transcendence coming out, but it's in a huge shatter. But it's not going to matter with the Transcendence and Diable. Veil is going to be dying, with Sith dying too. This is not what you wanted if you're SCG. You brought out an early trans, but now it's just everyone dying. A little bit of a late tire coming out from Fireball. It is going to get both healers, but will it be enough to change this point back? Oh my god, talking too fast. It looks like it's not going to be. And SCG is going to end up dying on point, but it looks like it's going to be the Soldier trying to recontest with his ult, but it's not going to be enough considering the shield usage for Glass and Foot. And oh my gosh. Ping, no. And SCG is going to be losing first point. Can you really? Yeah, cast when I like lag really badly. If you don't mind.
I got you.
So whenever if you hear my voice just start going like really bad, just you can start casting it.
Yeah.
They're going to be picking up a Pharah, which is good here since they have no counter to it really. Gonna be hoping for that if the Chaos can get some clutch things, but it looks like Sith is gonna be dying on the side of SCG, but it's gonna be matched, and a huge shatter coming out from Jay Coley. This is exactly what they needed to just solidify that they can keep pushing the card as far as they can. There's gonna be a res coming out on the side of Landon, on the side of SCG on Landon, but another ult coming out for Glass and Foot, and it's just gonna kill everything on the side of SCG. There's gonna be a sleep coming out on the Reinhardt from Landon, but it's not gonna be enough, and all SCG is going to have to reset here with quite a bit of time. Our cart progress brought on from Glass and Foot, and SCG is not contesting the cart, which is negative, really a big negative that they have yet to fix. It looks like a tire is going to be coming out from the side of Glass and Foot. Not going to find anyone besides Fireball, but it's going to be traded back with Fireball killing Super as he killed him. The Pharah coming out from Veil is still up, but he's going to be dying on the side from Glass and Foot's Zenyatta, and the res is going to come out on top of Beautiful, but it's not going to be enough because there's 5 members of Glass and Foot. Like, that was kind of a bad res if you ask me. There's going to be a sleep coming out on the cart, but it's not really going to mean anything considering that only 3 members of SCG are near it, and they're gonna get staggered here. SCG, you need to die. You need to get back. You cannot keep living here. You're not having free real estate, and looks like Sith's gonna get punished. This is not something you want. This is really bad if you're SCG. You need to re-contest as a team, not stagger as much as they have been. And DPS Moira's coming out from legit. I'm loving to see this. Is he going to get any picks with the Coalescence? There's going to be a Transcendence coming out for some reason. I don't know why, considering that Tyre is a one-shot blow. The Tyre's not going to find anything. Just a huge ult wasted on the side of SCG. This is not what you want. And Fireball is going to be getting a pick on Super, but is it really going to matter since SCG hasn't really regrouped? And Monarch's coming